number 7, and that is Labubu Friendsgiving.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
love. Hold on, let me
Let
put
me
this
tell
timer
you.
on.
Okay, and put the background.
What
Let me
background? What are you
whatever
talking about?
background you were trying to put in these things.
Okay.
So let me tell you a quick story.
Oh,
And
where's
this is
my
gonna last
bat?
more than 4 minutes. So
This
I
is gonna
had-
last more than 4 minutes.
I had never heard of Labubu until last year, maybe midway, maybe in January. Me and Alex came in and we saw a box sitting on top of a bench in our hallway. And we looked around and Alex goes, "Nobody's here." And I went, "True." And he goes, "Can I take it?" And I went, "Well, how about if somebody left and they're coming back for it?" He goes, "But there's nobody here." And I went, "You know what? They're lost." So we took it home and I said, "What is that thing?" And so we opened it up and it was a Labubu. And that was the first time I ever saw a Labubu's face. I had never seen it before. That was the first time I seen it. And then from that moment on, I felt like I could not see it anywhere.
It was everywhere.
We saw it everywhere. Then I started seeing it in 99-cent stores. And I was like, wait, I was just in the 99-cent store the other day and I didn't see this Labubu. Now that I saw this one Labubu, they're all popping up all over the place.
Now everything is Labubu.
Okay, everything was Labubu. And I was like, Alex, why do you like this? He goes, why not? It's a scary, cute little face. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's a scary,
cute little face. Now, I saw it for the first time like last year, like around January, February, March, somewhere around there. Apparently, it's been out since 2015. And I'm like, how did I not see this for the last 10 years?
Also not surprised. It's a Hong Kong invention.
But the thing is that I think it may have something to do with a company that took it over. So from 2015 to 2019, the company How to Work was producing them. And then it switched over to Pop Mart. And I think that's when it became this huge fad.
Phenomenon.
This phenomenon. Okay. And I was like, the way they describe it is zoomorphic elves. Okay.
Zoo what now?
Zoomorphic elves.
Okay. That's weird.
Exactly. It's zoomorphic elves with exaggerated facial expressions, a monster with sharp teeth, large eyes, and a scruffy appearance. Okay. And then what I thought was interesting too is that, you know, they just recently got a float in the Thanksgiving parade.
You're going to have.
And they're going to have.
Yeah.
But I originally said, wait a minute, how can they have a Thanksgiving float already if they've only been out for like a year? But they haven't.
They've been out for a decade.
They've been out for a decade. And so I went, wait a minute, how do you even get a float? Okay. And so in order to get a float, you have to contact Macy's. You have to pay an entry fee of like $200,000 to $250,000, and it's ranged. Then you have to collaborate with a team, and you have to work with Macy's team of artists to design and create it. And it takes about 18 months of planning, design, and construction to even get a float. That means they've been planning this since before last year's Thanksgiving.
If it's gonna
and it didn't even pop off yet. So how did they know it was going to be this huge fad?
It was already a fad.
No, I hadn't seen it. I had only seen it 6 months ago.
I know.
But 18 months ago, they started this process.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they know this was going to pop off?
For it to be in Thanksgiving of 2025, they would have had to have started the float process
in 2023.
March of 2020.
Exactly. And I'm like, yo.
That was 8 years.
Not only that, it has to make it through the Lincoln Tunnel.
What?
To get here. So if it can't get through the Lincoln Tunnel, you're also asked out. So altogether, to pay the $200,000 fee,
what's the shipping?
You need an extra $30,000 to $100,000 to make the float. Not only that, the float is not even representing Thanksgiving.
Nope.
It's representing Friendsgiving.
Yep, that's what they've chosen to do.
Okay, so it's not even representing the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. It's a Friendsgiving float. Okay?
Well, they're not the first ones to invent Friendsgiving.
But the thing is that it became so huge. Like within the last year, so again, the last year they popped off, that the viral popularity of Labubu in Thailand was so big that they started putting it in Buddhist amulets. Okay?
I'm just realizing now I don't think I ever started the timer, but that's all right.
And they started having sacred tattoos, okay? Of the Labubu. And then political parties started to have the image of Labubu on their
clothing,
on their clothing, on their logos, and everything like that. You know, it started to become incorporated into temples in Singapore, into their festivals, you know, and their Labubu started to be dressed like gods. I'm like, it's kind of crazy. It started to like really become part of their just natural culture and religion in Asian countries, and now they're coming to the United States and they're in our Macy's Thanksgiving parade. I always thought that when something became a float, it's because it was an iconic toy or image that it had been around for decades, and because it was so popular for so many decades and it's iconic, that's when it became a float. And I was like, yo, the Labubu was not iconic for me.
No.
No.
But that's not for you.
And then I was trying to really look at how it really started, why it really became a fad. And I told you, it was last year when I first saw it. A girl from Blackpink had it as her keychain. And people noticed it and went crazy for it.
That's it. Labubu nuts.
Okay. So I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Labubu Friendsgiving. That's what we're looking forward to.
Labubu Thanksgiving. Well,
Friendsgiving.